Okay, Guido, today we're going to make bread, no knead bread. And I brought a special guest, my big brother, who is an expert bread maker, and he's going to take us through these steps. He tells me that's super easy.
Yes.
Even Guido could do it.
That's right.
So here we go. So Tony, take it away. It's all you.
So Guido, this is a super easy recipe. Initially I got the recipe from Jim Leahy from Sullivan Street Bakery in New York, and he says a 6-year-old can make better bread than most bakeries. So you can do it, Guido, and here it is. So we start with flour. Being Italian, I use generous measurements.
And what kind of flour is that?
I'm using 1/3 whole wheat and 2/3 all-purpose. And whenever possible, I use organic flour.
Excellent.
I find, you know.
So what'll happen is I'm gonna have to go shopping with Guido to buy this flour. So if I know, then I can pass it on.
That's right.
So that's perfect. Okay.
So we have the flour here.
So you saw that, very casual.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Italian.
Don't stress over the measurements.
Italian measurements.
Perfect.
So then we have a 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. In this case, it's a little more than a 1/4 teaspoon because we use whole wheat flour, and it likes to have a little extra boost. And
because the whole wheat is a little more dense, isn't
That's
it?
right.
And so we need that extra leavening agent.
And it's still not much. I mean, we're talking less than half a teaspoon.
Right.
And then about 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
And that's just sea salt.
Sea salt, just plain sea salt. Mix it. You notice I use the yeast first. I mixed it, and then the salt.
Excellent.
So the salt and the yeast are not touching each other.
Right. We've learned this, that salt can damage the yeast.
That's right.
And so we try to do them separately so that they don't meet in the middle.
And then about 2 cups of water. We're gonna, you know, in
Flexible
Italian,
2 cups.
in Italian we say QB, quanto basta. So
right.
That's
so we say to taste, but the
taste.
Italians say quanto basta,
Quanto
QB.
basta.
So
Quanto
if you
basta.
see that on an Italian recipe, QB, quanto basta.
means just enough.
As much as you need.
As much as you need.
Right.
Yeah, quanto basta. And then simple, just simple mixing. You see, we try and take away. I might need a little more water.
Okay, I'll take this away.
Yeah. So this is officially no knead bread. I give it just a little touch. So we're still under 2 cups. Let's see. See what we try to do here. Clear all the dry flour from the sides. You see? That's it. We have enough water. I think it's just right.
Perfect.
So
and so what you're trying to achieve here is maybe a sticky dough.
sticky dough.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. See?
And once you do it a few times, you'll get the hang of
Oh,
what
absolutely.
it should feel like.
Like, I don't even have to measure the water because I can feel it.
Right.
I feel, you know, when it feels right.
Well, you're an expert bread maker now.
I don't know if I'm an expert.
Yes, you are.
This
If a
was the-
6-year-old can make it.
6-year-old can make it.
That's right. And we know the widow can do it too. Okay, so sometimes I put a drop of oil at the bottom
Excellent.
before, like a nice olive oil, you know? I know you have some good stuff. Okay, just a little drop it there. Okay,
How's
beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we put it here. See, that took like 3 minutes. So now we wait. Usually I wait about 12, 14, 15 hours. So I'll make this in the evening. And
Pick
then
one
I'll
of
bake.
those. Either one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Flexible.
I'd
We're
say, you know-
flexible here.
Yeah, because you know, we make it in the evening and then we cook it, we bake it in the morning.
Perfect.
Now in the morning, sometimes you wake up at 8, sometimes you get up at 8:30,
It's not so precise.
9.
Do you put it in the
It's
fridge?
Very flat. No, we just cover it and we leave it on the kitchen counter.
Room temperature.
Room temperature.
Perfect.
12, 14, 15 hours.
Perfect.
Tomorrow morning, you'll see.
So essentially what we're doing is because we only put a little bit of yeast,
Right,
we're giving the yeast an opportunity to work its through all of that flour
that's right.
so that it ferments, it builds flavor,
Completely.
and we're going to have a delicious loaf of bread.
And because we use such little amount of yeast, by the time we bake it, and when you eat it, it feels light.
Very light.
Like some of
Yes.
the bread you buy in the bakery, they put so much yeast. You know, you have a slice of bread or something on a pizza, and you're stuffed.
Yeah.
This one, super light.
That's guaranteed.
Okay, so now we just cover with saran wrap.
Some plastic wrap.
A bit.
Some plastic wrap.
Yeah, plastic wrap. Yeah. So I get the yeast dough in my hand here.
Yes. Go ahead. I'll wrap it. So the idea is that we want it to be sealed, so that it doesn't crust over or anything. It stays
That's right.
moist in the pan.
Nice and moist.
Looks great.
In about 12, 14 hours, we can continue.
Excellent. So,
Tomorrow morning, when we bake,
right.
we have to make sure the oven must be hot. So most ovens go to 500, 550 at the maximum. With a cast iron pot in there, as hot as possible.
Okay.
Well,
And so we're using like a Dutch oven, cast iron
Dutch oven,
with the lid.
That's right.
Excellent. Guido, we're gonna have to go shopping and get you one of those.
That's right. You can buy them on sale now. Yeah.
Perfect. So
now
we'll
we're
just
supposed to
put
wait
this-
for 14 hours.
Yes.
But I have another one.
You have one
made
already
14
made.
hours ago.
Excellent.
So
Okay.
let's take a look.
All right.
Here we are.
Wow.
This was made 14 hours ago. And look at this. Look how beautiful it has. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And the smell is
Oh,
beautiful.
look at it. Che profumo.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
this is-
Awesome.
Okay. So,
So we need a.
looking on the next step.
Vuoi un po' di farina?
Yeah, dopo che siamo lì, no?
Semolina.
Sì.
Okay, so you're using
I just should cooking.
cooking silicone.
This is a silicone sheet. I just for convenience.
Sure.
You can use anything or straight on the counter.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna just keep it clean.
Yeah, just keep it clean.
And
So,
this
a
is
little-
coarse cornmeal.
Yeah, a little bit here so it doesn't stick
Okay.
too much. Spread it around. Okay.
Good.
And now look at this.
Quanto basta.
Just
I mean,
look at this. Beautiful. Look.
wow. It smells divine.
Beautiful. So now we give it a simple stretch. Just a little stretch.
We're gonna have to practice this, Guido.
Oh, okay, this you can do anything. You don't have to do it. See? I'm not making a pizza or anything, so you just give a little stretch. I use this piece of paper here as a guide kind of thing. Yeah. So simple stretch. We don't want to overwork it too much.
Right.
Because you want to keep it nice and fluffy. And then just simple fold.
Also, it's actually helps you to guide it through and fold it so you don't have to touch it and
Absolutely.
work it too
Look
much.
Look, see?
Excellent. That's great.
That's it. And now you just make a little bun.
So like a pizza dough, you're just
That's-
turning it inside of each other of
Exactly.
itself.
Look. Now, could you put a little bit of semolina in there? Just
Of course.
so
Again, quanto basta?
quanto pasta. Yeah, just in as much as you need.
Va bene.
That's it. See?
Perfect.
And then if you want, you can put a little bit on the side so it doesn't stick to the
Yes.
bowl. Around the edges. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. And now we give it maybe another hour
Okay.
to work out again. So this will double again
Right.
in 1 hour.
Right.
And then it's ready to bake.
Perfect.
That's
So
it.
we'll put it away.
Yeah, we put the white cover.
Another plastic wrap. And
1
just
hour.
let it sit for an hour,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back.
In the meantime, the oven is getting hot,
Right.
and that's it.
So we've got the cast iron Dutch oven in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
It's set at 500 degrees with the lid on to get it super hot. And the idea there is that it actually, the inside of that pan, I think, is going to be even hotter than the oven itself.
That's right.
And once we put this in, it's going to give it a great lift and create that beautiful airy loaf.
Exactly. And it creates moisture in there. That's why the heavy cover
Yes.
on the pot.
Yes.
It creates beautiful moisture so the bread will rise beautifully.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's it. Cover
So-
up and come back in 1 hour.
That was easy. All right. See you in an hour. Okay. So the dough has been resting for an hour.
1 hour. And look at it's more than double.
Doubled in size.
Double in size.
And so in the oven, we have the
Cast iron.
cast iron Dutch oven with the lid that's been warming up for probably 40 minutes at full force, so 500 degrees.
500. Yes.
So we're going to bring it out, and then we're going to get the bread and put it into the
in the pot.
pot. So do we want to prepare the bread first, or we're just going to go and it's coming in?
Yeah. Usually what I do, make sure it's not stuck on the sides. I use this little piece of paper that I cut. Notice two little handles here, you'll see why it's useful. Okay, so just... Okay, where's my pot?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
flaming
move-
hot.
Yeah, move the cover up there. Whoa, baby! Yes, so now we have a very hot pot, which is ideal. Drop it in there. And then, some people use like a razor or a very sharp knife. I use scissors, I find the easiest. Okay, there. So I'll do 3. Put the cover back.
Excellent. You see that?
Now we're ready. Put the cover back on
Careful.
and in the oven
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Full whack. 500 degrees.
Full heat, 500 for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, we can turn off the oven, shut off the oven, remove the cover from the pot, and leave it another 15-20 minutes, and it will build a nice crust. And then, out it comes.
We're going to try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Wow.
Ooh.
What do you think, Tony?
Oh, look at beautiful. Okay,
Perfect.
now remove the cover, turn off the oven, and we'll give it another 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll build a nice crust.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoo!
There it is.
Whoo, whoo, whoo! Come on.
As
Get out of the
instructed.
pot. Out of the pot. Ooh. Listen to that. That's what you want to hear. Nice hollow sound.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this beauty. Widow, you're next.
All right, so now we'll let it sit for like
Profumo.
20 minutes,
We'll let it rest about half an hour.
half an hour,
So-
and then we'll cut it
Cool down the chunk.
and we'll try it.
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Come on. I
Looks
think it's
delicious,
ready.
Tony.
Cut.
Cut it.
Cut.
Me?
Cut.
Oh boy, pressure.
Cut.
This way?
Cut. In the middle. Yeah. Whoa! Crunch, crunch, crunch. Woo, woo, woo. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Look at
Whoa. Beautiful, airy, nice.
Delicious. Okay. Should
Mmm.
we taste the
Che
piece?
profumo.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mmm.
We can't have it without this
No.
extra delicious, extra virgin olive oil.
Mmm. Go ahead. Fill up.
QB.
QP.
Basta, basta, basta.
Perfetto.
Basta.
Go ahead.
Please.
Saluto.
Cheers.
Wait
Whoops,
up.
we missed. Cheers.
Widow, for you. Mmm. Mmm.
Mm.
Number
Delicious. Easy, time consuming, but easy.
one. What time?
All you needed was time to wait for it to ferment, but
Good things take time.
right. Watch the video. No preservatives, 4 ingredients.
Flour, yeast, salt, and water.
Delicious. Thank you, Tony.
Grazie.
Mwah. Mwah.
Ciao, Widow.